Alright guys, welcome to this video. We're going to do a live recording of the top 5 hints I want to give people that just returned or is actually a new player. So yeah, take these advice with a grain of salt, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I can go into more detail in the game. If not, then just kind of take these advice, as is. Alright, first thing, and if you're in the chat right now live, feel free to type in the chat. We can all read it, and also I can also answer a few things at the end of the video too. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start with the first tip. This is actually the most important tip. I think this tip is above all tips in the game, and that is, let me bring it up, getting the right information. I think a lot of people don't know where to find information and stuff, so let's go ahead and just dive right into this topic right now, okay? I'm gonna kind of be a little bit more more thorough in these tips. I'm not just gonna say one thing and jump to the next tip. We're gonna go kind of dive a little bit deeper. Okay. So when I talk about where you're getting the right information, what I mean is, where would you get it? So first, the number one thing I want y'all to go first is to go on NexusAtlas.com. This place is where it's like the encyclopedia of Nexus. You're gonna have all your quests, you're gonna have all your item drops, all that information is all going to be in that place. So let's go ahead and pull that screen up right now. Oh, I thought it was here. Let me try to get there. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so Nexus Atlas is pretty much, well, I mean, it says it right there. It's an atlas for the game. So in this, it's kind of hard to navigate. I know they changed these options a little bit, but just play through these tabs here, and you can figure out what you really need. For example, if you want to look at the latest news here, then you can do that. You can visit boards here, but the most important thing is going to the library section here. I think it used to have it like right in the front, but it makes sense to kind of categorize all this here, okay? So obviously go to the quest. Let's go ahead. Here's all the quests you can do in the game. The walkthroughs are pretty well done. There's not really a lot of bugs or like misinformation. If you do find it, just feel free to contact a Nexus Atlas person. But yeah, here's every little thing you need to know about quests in the game. Another big thing that most people don't figure out is going to spells. You can look for weapons, armor, all that stuff, okay? I think when I'm leveling, starting off, it's just to keep my spell tab open so you know what to prepare yourself. And also search for anything you need to, okay? Alright, so that's one place. That's the most important place to go. That's one place. Next thing is boards in the game. I think a lot of people forget about this function, which kind of disturbs me a little bit. But if y'all didn't know, there is a path board in front of every... hold on. There's a path board in front of every path hall you go to, okay? So let me run to one really quickly. We have a little port here, so I'm gonna head over there. So this is gonna take me to the warrior port. Alright, so right before you go anywhere, there's a board right here. So you can open here. So on this board, usually there's going to be a lot of information about the path itself. So go ahead and, look how extensive this is. You got minor quest locations, pirate coin rewards, mythic drops. Everything you need to know about, warriors should be on this list. If not, feel free to ask me any questions. One big thing is the weapon damage breakdown. I think a lot of people don't ever think about this, but thankfully IXS is really good with math, so he figured out actually you can calculate your damage and how how much damage you do per swing. By looking at this formula, you can tell damage doesn't really base stat doesn't really do that much for you, but he explains it towards the bottom here. But yeah, go ahead and make sure you take your time, read. There's a lot of good information. For me, I posted a couple, like, warrior hand items that I recommend. So, pretty good thing to talk about. I know I have access to the boards, but mage, warrior, poet, all you guys don't have this under B. This is only because I'm a tutor that I have it under my B board. But yeah, mages have a great amount of information here. There's even like tables and stuff. Yep, I put the orb information there. Another in-game function that a lot of people don't know is pressing F1 or Shift F1. You'll have this little pop-up here, and you can look at all your stuff. I think if you ever get confused on like what your buttons do, you go to basic keys. They're all here. Another thing about the F1 is I use the hunt guide. A lot of people don't use this. So when I'm thinking about doing alliances, I just pull this up and I can kind of figure out where I want to, make sure I don't accidentally go past or, stay within a certain range. So for example, if you're low level and you're just making alt or something, you want to do all the stuff, you can actually do a lot of the trials below 97. So, keep this shape, this chart up. Let's see, what else is there? The other stuff, I guess, still needs to be updated. But yeah, this is a little basic stuff. Yes, I am. Okay, another thing I want to show you guys is, I think most of you already know, I have a YouTube channel. I do post random stuff on there to kind of help out people. I have definitely some stuff about let's see, like farming money. I also soloed on I soloed on 3 classes to 99. So if you're soloing, you're doing like a solo run, you can use one of those guides to kind of follow. My warrior journey was really rough, I would say. It's probably the longest compared to everyone else, but that was because I was gearing him pretty geared by the end of the thing. But once I figured out how crazy easy it is to level, I kind of I kind of sped it up. So rogue's gonna be really fast, mage is gonna be really fast. Poet is the only one I can't really solo, so I had a duo with someone. So that was pretty fun. Alright. Okay, so that was the first tip for you new players. And I'll give you that surge in a bit. Alright, clickbait stream. Freaking arcade. Alright, so it's a little ghetto, I'm gonna have to retype it. So, number 2 tip, guys, is networking. This is the second most important, let me type this out. Remember, this is a live video recording, okay? Technically, I could spend an hour, like piecing it together in a video, but nah, let's do this. Alright, tip number 2, super important, networking. This is probably what's going to keep you in playing the game. So when you first join the game, you want to make sure you join a clan or use social media to kind of bring, find people to play with. So I would say joining clan is the most important out of all those, and then finding someone to play with is the second most important. Because if you join a clan, there's always going to be someone to help. If you don't know what clan to join, just ask around. It's not that hard. But let me see. Get a list. So you can just head to Nexus Atlas. A lot of people, this thing's great. So here's a list of clans here. There's going to be icons here to tell you where the kingdom lies, and then just pick one of them. And then you can read more about the clan here. But if you can't find someone, you can always just ask around, and they'll take you to the right. If y'all didn't know, we do have a clan board here. It gets updated pretty frequently. It's always like a battle watching people update this, but they'll just keep updating, and it'll always keep flying to the top. But yeah, go to the board, click clans and ministries, and then look for which clan you're really interested in, and join the clan itself. I bet you if you're just running around, someone's gonna want you to join something. So I mean, you probably get approached quickly. But I would say not all clans are the same. So do your research, ask around, and sometimes joining the biggest clan isn't the best thing, and joining smallest is kind of sucky too. There's pros and cons to that. You guys will have to figure that out yourself. But do know it's not permanent. You can always switch. So don't feel like you're obligated to stay with them. Alright, so like I said, the second thing is joining Discord is the main thing. Going on Facebook, asking for people to play with you is another thing. If you have no one to play with, then it's gonna be really hard for you in the first place. Also, if you're still new, if you don't know, people are hanging out at West. I just know someone came here. What is this? Oh, okay, I think they're on. But everyone hangs out at Westgate now. It used to be Northgate, Baya, or Booyah, or Mythic. But everyone hangs out Westgate. Everyone's hanging out here because there is a cave here on the left side called ATG, and this is the best hunting spot in the game. So you're gonna see a lot of people just hanging out here. Most people are sleeping, but just say something. And just check your regular gates. So look, every gate there's some random people. Well, they're probably talking. Okay. And I think Northgate Mythic is usually abandoned now, but let me double check. Just on stream, see what's going on. Okay, there's 3 people. Also, a really quick tip while we're here is this is Healer of Doom. He used to play this game, but he unfortunately passed away. But they made a little tree here to kind of honor him. This tree heals you full and also gives you a super long ASV. So if you don't have a poet to heal you or ASV, just come here and click these 2 buttons here. There you go. You got a 900-second ASV, which is better than almost anything you can get in the game. Alright, tip number 3, staying ahead. I think this is what, if you're like a min-max person or you just don't know what to prepare for, this tip is for you. Let me change the tip. Alright, so this tip is strictly just telling you what to do daily, so you don't have to, it all comes at you all at once. So, for example, some quest in the future, your ranking requires you to have a certain amount of minor quests, or there are things that require you a certain amount of wins. So you want to build this up while you're playing, because you don't want to play for 3 months and figure out, oh my god, you need 400 minor quests, and then that's gonna take a ton of time to catch up. So let's go down list by list. Okay, first one is to do your minor quests every 12 hours. It's actually 11 point, I think it's like 11 hours and 30 minutes, but it's a little less than 12 hours, so you can actually kind of get it a little bit quicker. That's one thing. So you need 400 minor quests, so in the future for Sasan, so make sure you do that every single day. And then next one is to get your daily coin every day. Hold on, this is too hard. Okay, to get your daily coin, you're going to go to Baya or Booyah, whichever y'all pronounce it. They added this tent. It's called the incubator. You can enter this tent at level 50. So what daily coins are used for is you can reset your minor quests. So if you gather a lot, you can reset your minor quest and do those minor quests if you're short on it during the 400 days. And second, they're good money source. So a lot of people will buy them for maybe 15-20k. So just coming here and picking one up every 24 hours is gonna build up slowly. If you have multiple characters, great. Then just go ahead and pick this up. Okay, and then number 3 for uses for daily coin is you can during summer for anniversary, and also with Wisdom Star in the beginning of the year, Christmas time, it requires you to have daily coin. So what I recommend is to constantly accumulate these, because you don't want to be that one person that needs daily coins and paying like 30k each during Wisdom Star. You can also change them. You can use it for damage orbs, And we'll go more in detail what damage are orbs later in a video or something, but there's a list of orbs on the mage board if you want to know more about damage orbs. You can also change these for Malga if you want. So just a lot of uses. So just collect it every day. I don't do it because I have like 1,000 in my bank, but if you're rich, you can just buy it. But I recommend if you're kind of saving up money, then just grab your daily coin every day on all your accounts. So minor quest, gather daily coins, and also third tip under staying ahead is to always go to favs every Saturday. Fab means 4 attempts at victory, so they're going to be 1 round events: Elixir, Carnage, Bloodlust, and Fox Hunt. They're only 1 round, so it's very quick. I see a lot of people when they need wins and they don't get it for like weeks, or they just keep losing. It makes it so dreadful. So the thing you want to do is just attend every single event on Fab and just play the game regularly. If you don't like Elixirs, fine, then just go to Fab on Fridays. If you don't like Fox Hunt, go to Fab on Saturdays. Eventually you're going to have enough for your wins, for your Isan and Samsung trials, and you're nothing to worry about. You just don't want to be like, you need 10 wins to get Samsung. It's like, oh my god, it's the worst feeling ever, because then you're just going to lose every single one and it's going to suck. They're usually around Saturdays. We had one on Saturday right here. So yeah, it's usually around 9:45 East. That's when the Elixir starts. It goes Elixir, Riches, Bloodlust, and Fox Hunt. Alright, super quick, pretty easy. That's a pro tip there. Okay, so last tip in... Is this the last tip? Yeah, the last tip in this section is to try to do poems every week, okay? You can do story quests too, but do poems every single week. Even if you don't think you're gonna win, just put something in. Usually every week there's about like 12 participants, so you have a really high chance of winning. Yeah, first, second place, and 4 honorable mentions. You need this for your culture trial at Isan. So just put it in. If you don't get it, oh well, do it next week, and keep doing this. You might win. Who knows? Just in case you don't like crafting, because if you want to craft, it's a waste of money, and you can probably just get first place on one of these days. Yep. So I would recommend doing that every single week. All right, and that's for tip number 3, staying ahead. Let's go ahead and move on to the 4th major tip, and that's gonna be figuring out what you want to do in this game. This is probably one of those tips. Let me update the thing. Oh geez, that thing's huge. Okay. Alright, tip number 4, figure out what you want to do in this game. So this is a very important one. I think this is what keeps you in the game and staying engaged and making you not quit. So there's I think everyone in this area, but I think everyone in this game has a role, and you're obviously not going to be best at every single section of this game, and I'm just going to put it out there. There's not really one person that's good at everything. So you want to stay ahead. You want to find something you want to do in this game. If you like hunting, go hunt. If you like to do events, do events. If you want to do roleplay, do roleplay. If you want to socialize and just stand around and be a unregistered character, go for it. So there's a part for everyone, and I think that's the key, because if you don't figure out what you want to do in the game, you're just gonna be so bored. You're gonna have nothing to do. If you like events, there's a ton of events that people host. I think they have to hit quota, so they're just doing events. Yeah, so right now there is a event right now called the Dragon Hub. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Let's put a little Dragon. So here's all the events, community events. Let's come on here, figure out what you want to do. People host these randomly, so you can have fun. There's even like mail-in events if you like to do those. And look, there's a class going on right now, College Moves class. I think this is a mail-in class, but it's still fun. You can learn about, Muse Oh no, this is the goddesses. Yeah, okay, so you look interesting. You got me to read for a little bit. But let's go visit the Dragon Head pub. I think this is going on right now. Let's go. Let's give him a little quick visit on stream. Where is it at? I know it's in Nagning somewhere. So let's see, northeastern. So make sure you're at the right time. It started at 9 p.m. East. Looks like we're 42 minutes late, but it's okay. Maybe there's people there. Eastern Nagning 119.7. Okay, let's head over there. So this is more of like a social event, I would say. Eastern Nagning 119.7 is up. Oh shoot, it's far. 119.7. That's like all the way up. Krimja? Look for Krimja. Oh yeah, it's upper left right there. Oh yeah, so I mentioned on stream, sad news, Maya passed away a month. I think it's been a month. It's already a month, guys. She has a little avatar in front of Sun Moon Hall, outside Sun Moon Hall. You just say happy birthday, Maya, and you can get karma every week. That's a nice tip there, Dark Wolf. Thank you. Dang, I'm already here. Dang, this donkey's fast. Is this where it is? Oh wait, I remember you can enter it from outside the garden. Oh wait, I'm in the garden. Oh, it's to the left. Okay. They should put some like scrolls here. Sorry, I don't know if you guys are watching, but y'all should put some scrolls, guys. Oh, it's popping. It's popping here. See what's going on. I don't even know where my character is. Oh, it's up there left. Okay. Oh, it's popping. Let's see what's going on. You know, it's kind of a little role play. You know, this drinking. People drinking. Look, I don't know what they're drinking, but it looks good. I'll just role play. Be fun. Don't be a party pooper. They got cloth and wool for seats. Show us your best pickup line. Oh jeez. Let me see. Man, I don't. Let's see. I think it's something dumb. There you go. Let's go. Sorry. Oh fuck it. I have no idea. I was just gonna say hey. Okay, let's bounce. It's getting too crazy here. I didn't even drink yet. All right, let's get out of here. Okay. So that's just a little bit of what you guys are missing out, I guess. Hunting, there's... I know I was trying to be funny. Hunting, there's a lot of people hunting. You can always press Control W and look up the list here, and you can kind of see who's hunting. What I would do if you're in the hunting world is just to hang out at Westgate and make sure you stay with your clan. But if you're wanting to hunt a lot, just make sure you chill out over here. Someone's gonna be wanting to hunt here. So there's your hunting part. Alright, next up, tip number 5. I think this is one people request a lot, but let me go ahead and change the tip. Alright, tip number 5. This one is probably the most requested one, and people ask me all the time, how did you get rich, Asian? A lot of people don't know, but like, you get accumulated wealth through the years. I mean, just playing, doing events and stuff, you're just gonna, over time, accumulate a lot of wealth. Like, I mean, just coming back to Nexus, I did like 4 Asmodee events, and I made like 4 or 5 Sasan Flame Spears. I mean, I already knew that thing's gonna be crazy. So those sold for 65 million each. Oh my god. I mean, there you go, 300 mil, boom. So definitely just doing events is okay. So that's one, doing events. Another thing is, I know you guys probably see me do this all the time, but pick up everything. I'm not even kidding. When you go to hunt ATG, it drops a ton of ambers. Just pick it up. You see this rose here? You know, screw it. Pick it up. Someone's gonna need that for Poet Quest. Let's see. If you're poor, these are those acorns. Pick that up. You're gonna get 200 and sell it for 2K. Pick this up. Look at. See, I like collecting a lot of stuff, so I just kind of jump around gates. I look around and I pick up everything. If there's a lot of mats, make sure you pick it up too on the ground. Yeah, for clan halls, it's a little dicey. Make sure you know your rules in your clan hall, because you can't just like this chicken meat. Someone probably wants it, but they left it there. So just ask if they want that. Yeah. So one thing is just picking up ambers, picking up mats. Someone's gonna buy it. And during events, make sure you pick up everything and then sell it to people that are lazy. I mean, that's how you get rich. I hate to say it, but that's how you get rich. And if you're not planning to be like first person to finish the event, sell your event sets. I think a lot of people take that so what do you call it, so lightly. I mean, do you have to finish your event on first day? Probably not. So just go ahead and sell it on the first or second day. People pay boko money for that. So maybe they want to get it done. They want to be the first person to solve the event. Sell it for 500K. If you see me buying it, sell it super cheap. So make sure y'all remember that, because I'm trying to solve the event. I'm trying to help you guys. Okay. Another thing to earning money if you're like very poor and you're just starting out is to go to community events. These have like a lot of random stuff that allows you to earn some pretty good money. There you go, look at this. If you go to this OMG MP, is that even right? OMG game, it's like a dice rolling game, and you can earn 3.5 million gold just right there. I mean, that can set you for a very long time. If you have an account that's been around for a very long time, you can sell Karuna if you don't mind spending $10. But you can sell Karuna for a good amount too if your account is old enough. But I think the time for that is 3 months before you can sell. Okay. Let's see what else. All right, I think that's all for tips on earning and saving money. But I can't stress this enough. But make sure you take advantage of events. You will make millions. I'm talking millions. I had a new player come in and make 10 million on 2 days of just farming mats. We had the egg event. They just collected eggs in the... I mean, it takes time, but you just collect eggs on the ground. And then, boom. You sell that for, I don't know, 1K each. You make a lot of money. So what I pressed Shift F9. This brings up the Karuna shop. This is the shop that lets you kind of deck out your character. There's also usable items that you can use to help out. All right, I think that's it, and I'm gonna keep this. I mean, this is a 30-minute video, but thank you everyone for joining. Hopefully you guys learned something today. If you need anything, feel free to ask me. I'm the head tutor in the game. Remember, use your outlets, use your information. If y'all didn't know, there's a chat in the game. You can use /tutors and then type a message. Boom, and they'll show up to us. It's going to be invisible for you guys, but all the tutors in the game will be able to see this little message here. And then we'll whisper you. If no one whispers you, then just mail me or one of the tutors in the game, okay? Alright, cool. Thanks for joining me, Twitch, and I'll be uploading this to YouTube. And make sure to, hit me up. Peace out, guys. Thanks for joining. If you haven't subbed. If you haven't followed, follow. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Oh, SCW, I'll find you.